We need the finally keyword in Java because if we're writing code that could cause exceptions, just using try and catch is not good enough. Let's say we're using a file or some other resource. Here's a quick example. We're opening a file using a buffered reader, and it's our responsibility as the people who wrote this code to make sure that that file always gets closed. Now, exceptions can happen when working with files, so we've wrapped this in a nice try-catch block to stay safe. But that raises a thorny question. Where exactly do we close the file? If you close it at the end of the try block, we may never get to that point because an exception could be thrown before that, so that won't work. Now we could add another close in the catch block, but now we're repeating ourselves, and worse, that file still may not be closed. Think about it. What if you throw a different kind of exception when we're working with the file in the try block than your catch block catches? Or what if while you're handling the exception in the catch block, you throw a different exception? You're never going to get to the end of that catch block, and so that close still doesn't run. So this is quite the quandary, and this is where the finally block swoops in to save the day. You just add a close here, and boom, the file is closed. Or not boom, because this is Java, they won't let you be convenient when you're doing file I/O. You actually need this big glob of boilerplate to take care of something so simple. Now, if you feel that using this much code with this much indentation and this many curly braces just to read in a simple text file is preposterous, yes, I completely agree with you. And the people who make Java did eventually add in a simpler way to do this. So this is the try with resources block. You can see it's way easier. There's not that crazy amount of indentation just to do something simple. And all we do is right next to the word try inside these parentheses, we open our buffered reader right there. Then the buffered reader automatically gets closed when we leave that try catch block. We don't have to manage it ourselves, it's actually much safer and easier. Now the try with resources doesn't replace every possible use of finally, but it does replace most of them. The exceptions are if you have resources that cannot be automatically closed, or if you just have other stuff that would need to go in that finally block and always run. But most of the time you should definitely be using try with resources. It's simpler, it's better, it's less error prone, rather than finally.